So, ladies and gentlemen, what would have happened if Ray Bourque would have been an LA King? And you're saying to yourself, Jeffrey, what are you talking about? Well, Ray Bourque was a draft pick that was acquired from Los Angeles. For this player, no denigrating this skater. He wasn't too bad as a goalie, but to give up Ray Bourque for this guy without anything else. But then again, when you're dealing with first round picks, you never know. Now, Ron Grahame, Victoria, BC, 5'11", 175. Played pro hockey for a number of seasons, 4 campaigns in the NHL and 4 to WHA between 73 and 81. Now, after a collegiate career with the University of Denver, during which he was named a first-team All-American, Grahame was signed by the Houston Aeros of WHA. He played a season for the minor league Macon Whoopies in 73 before coming up the Aeros at the end of the campaign. In the 75 season, he made the Aeros for good, leading the WHA in wins, shutouts, and goals against average, and backstopping the club to the AFCO World Trophy, winning both the Ben Haskin Trophy for Best Goalie, First Team All-Star accolades, and the WHA Playoff MVP. His following 2 seasons saw a equal number of successes, including a second team All-Star berth in 76 and a second Hatskin award in 77. Now, when he became a free agent after the 77 season and signed with the NHL's Boston Bruins for the 78 campaign, he continued his starring play, having a fine season as the Bruins' #1 goalie. After that season, however, he was traded to the Kings for a first-round draft pick in the 79 draft, which turned out to be Ray Bourque. Now, no offense, the Kings were maybe kind of desperate, and I wouldn't give up a first rounder, would have got a couple bodies. Now, as soon as he traded to LA, he played poorly thereafter. He served with the Kings for 3 seasons before being sold to the Nordiques in December 1980. He played 8 games in Quebec before being sent down to the minors for the remainder of the season, after which he retired. Now, in retirement, Grahame worked as an athletic director at the University of Denver, where he put in time with the hockey squad. He also conducted goalie clinics for ice hockey and inline hockey goalies. In 2007, Grahame began his second year as Senior Associate Athletics Director and his 14 years as administrator at the University of Denver. He was responsible for the overall supervision of all 17 varsity sport programs at Denver. Now, when he graduated from the University of Denver in 73 with a BA in physical education, he was one of the most successful hockey players in school history. After retiring from playing, he returned to Denver as an AC from 82 to 89. Now, Ron and his wife Charlotte have 2 sons. John, an NHL goaltender who won the Stanley Cup in 2004 with the Tampa Bay Lightning, and Jason, who graduated from the University of Denver in 03 and now lives in Vancouver. Ron and Charlotte reside in Denver. Charlotte and John are the only mother-son combination to have their names engraved on the Stanley Cup. Charlotte was a member of the Colorado Avalanche executive management team during the 2001 Stanley Cup season. So ironically, Ray was traded to Colorado, and it was the husband of the executive management member. Pretty freaky. Now, awards and honors: all WHA first team in 73, all AHCA West All-American 73, and the World Hockey Association inaugural member in 2010. Now, broke in with the Victoria Cougars of the BCHL, who had the opportunity to cover many years ago during their formative and key years, 2 campaigns in 68 and 69. University of Denver, over 4 seasons, won 19, 11, 26, and 26 contests. 74 with the Aeros, he went 3-0-1 in the regular season and played 46 games with the Whoopies. With the Aeros in 75 to 77, won 33, 39, and 20 contests, and of course the AFCO Cup in 1975 with that 12-1 record. With the Bruins in 78, 26, 6, and 7. Again, the Cheevers situation, he was there as well, and Gilbert was in the mix, and he went 2-1 in the post season. LA Kings, some disastrous numbers: 11, 19, and 2, 9, 11, and 4, 81, 3, 2, and 1, and with Quebec 1, 5, and 1. Ended up with Binghamton Whalers in 81 with a 12, 6, and 2 record. So, I mean, hockey is a weird game. You would never think, Ron had some good seasons, but was he worth a #1 draft pick? Well, I mean, that's a matter of the mist of time. I really don't think so, and like I said, it's not denigrating his play as a player, because he was that kind of that Brian Hayward type, and he worked good within Gordie Howe's system, but I wouldn't have traded a #1 draft pick, especially, the 79 draft, it was going to be hot because of the WHA players coming over and the big prospects. 79, one of the best NHL drafts. We'll be talking about the 79 draft pretty soon as well, because we did something on the 83 draft. But 79, the first technical, non-amateur entry draft. It's significant for sure. So that's the story about Ron Grahame was traded for Ray Bourque. If you like what you're doing here with our hockey history podcast, let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share. Bye.